Let's play a game called What Doll Do You Think My Sister Bought Me? Okay, so this is definitely more of a story time rather than a game, but there's definitely fun things for you guys to play along with because I'm going to be asking for your opinions in the comments below. Hi guys, my name is Maybe and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing something fun, a little bit different. I am just throwing this together really quick because I am trying to beat a deadline of getting this doll in the mail, so I want to make sure you guys get this first. So thanks for hanging out with me, and please be sure to leave your guesses in the comments below. Now let's play the game. Okay, the story is that my sister wanted to get me a gift about a month ago. She wanted to get me a gift from American Girl, and she specifically wanted to get me a doll, but more specifically than that, she wanted to get me exactly what I wanted. But unfortunately, this is a battle of mutable zodiac signs. If you know anything about astrology, she's a Gemini, I'm a Pisces, and we get along really great, but we're a little bit too, let's just use the word mutable for this because she is trying to get me exactly what I want, and I'm feeling a little like, oh, are you sure? Should you be getting me a gift? Like, thank you so much. And I was a little hesitant to tell her exactly what I wanted, but also the truth is, I did not know. I could not make up my mind. Raquel is definitely a doll that I absolutely definitely want, but I suffer from an incurable disease now called I want every doll-itis, and I truly have it bad. I am so sick. I have this disease. I want every single doll, and I'll watch your guys' content. I'll see some of your pictures, and the doll that I want most at any given moment is bound to change. So my wish list is kind of expanding just ever so slightly, but of the dolls on my wish list, like I never know which one that I want. So I threw to her my entire wish list, but first I threw it up to you guys and I said, should I get a doll or should I get outfits? Because in the past year, I most certainly have accumulated quite a few dolls. I'm very happy, I'm very proud, and I do want all of the dolls, but for the dolls and the amount of dolls that I do have, I really need more outfits, and I most especially need mix and match separates so I can do some fun, cute little daily ensembles for them. So I wasn't sure if I should get some clothes from her or take advantage and get a brand new doll. I threw it up to you guys about a month ago, and you all said, definitely get a doll. Definitely make sure you get a doll. And I also asked in that post, if I get a doll, which doll should I get? And you guys overwhelmingly said Moana. So I was down for really anything, but one of the things that you guys said I really loved, somebody suggested I get a doll that has character traits or any kind of personality or imagery assignations of my sister. Is there any doll that reminds me of my sister, or any part of my sister that reminds me of one of these dolls, any which way? And I absolutely loved that idea. I loved that idea. So that was a month ago. Things went on, and she unfortunately went through a series of difficult events, and so obviously the doll was not prioritized. But because she herself is a doll, she did not forget, and she got back to me and was like, okay, what do you want? Except this time, she asked specifically, what do I want? And she does not want to be guessing around with that. She really wants to make sure I get exactly what I want. And I still cannot make up my mind. I'm really sorry. I'm Pisces sun, I'm Cancer moon. Um, I cannot make up my mind for anything. But when I read that comment about which one is most associated with my sister, I loved that so much. And so what I did was I made it easy on her and I whittled it down to 4 dolls. And for anyone who's got your head down, if you're working on your craft or whatever you're doing, or you're tidying your room, or you've got me on in the background doing whatever and you're just listening, the dolls that I sent her are Moana, Raquel, Mary Ellen, and Jasmine. But I did tell her straight up, to answer your question, Raquel is at the top of my list. That way I am absolutely giving her what she's asking for and I'm not stressing her out. However, I did tell her I would be over the moon to get any of these 4 dolls. Which one do you think is your personal favorite? I would personally love to get the one that you love the most of these dolls. And she loved that idea also. I am so happy to see that. But I thought she was going to need to take a minute. I thought she was going to need to get up on the website and reacquaint herself with some of these dolls because she is into American Girl kind of, but not the way that we are. We grew up huge, huge, huge fans in the Pleasant Company era. And after we grew out of it, that was just kind of it for us. And we do have a sister who is about a decade younger than the both of us. And so we got to see some of the things from her. So my younger sister has Kit, she has Rebecca. And so I do think my sister who's getting me this gift is aware of Mary Ellen. So I thought that she would see that and that would be fine. She knows about Raquel because I've talked to her about that. I don't know if she's seen that American Girl has a Jasmine doll, but we grew up obviously knowing the Jasmine character, and Moana is just big and huge everywhere. I do think she knew about that doll. And so I had no idea which of these that she would pick, but like I said, I did think that she would need a moment. But here's the thing about her being a Gemini and me being a Pisces is I can read her so well. I like know her brain. I can read her thoughts on so many aspects of her personality. I know when she's going to text me, when she's going to call me. Sometimes I would randomly think of her and be like, let me see what she's doing. And then all of a sudden she's pulling up in the driveway and she's like, oh, I just wanted to pop over and, get something or just hang out with you and just see what you were doing or blah, blah, blah. No pre-phone call or anything. I just intuitively was thinking of her as she was literally like on her way down our street and I had no idea. So we do have that kind of connection, especially with me as a Pisces, but I just cannot emphasize enough that she's a Gemini, which means when it comes to some of her actions and decisions, I've got no idea what this girl is going to do. So I am asking you guys, what do you think my sister's picking? Your guess is truly, truly, truly as good as mine. I have no idea because like I said, I thought she would need a moment. I thought she would need at least a few days. I did tell her there was a sale going on with Raquel. If she wanted to pounce on that, go for it. But again, I thought she would need to at least take some time looking around and making her decision, but she knew immediately which one she wanted to get. And I was really surprised by that. And so now I'm very intrigued. I'm very intrigued which one she is getting me. And I have to say, she's also getting me goodies. She said she's getting me a doll and some extra goodies. And I'm so excited. Obviously, this is such a delightful, beautiful gift. However, now she's created this aura of mystery, and I truly have no idea which doll she instantly latched onto. And the fact that she's getting me extra goodies, I'm like, okay, that is so much fun. Thank you. But is this part of the doll? Is this part of the get? And I'm trying to guess. And she's obviously not going to tell me. So I will be delightfully surprised when the doll arrives. But the fact that she is getting extra goodies, it could mean anything. And the way that my sister thinks, like obviously I have mentioned several times, our zodiac signs, we're into astrology. We also love our Chinese zodiac signs. She is year of the dragon. I am year of the tiger. So for that, like I have no idea. She could see that I told her Raquel and instantly want to just get me Raquel, go for that. And the extra goodies could be her meat accessories or some of the pajamas and outfits and stuff that I have on my wish list. Or she could instantly cling on to Jasmine, be like, hell yeah, Jasmine's a beautiful doll. And what does Jasmine have but a tiger? And I could absolutely see myself opening up the doll, pulling out Jasmine and the dress set that comes with Raja plushie. And I could see my sister texting me and being like, I got you Raja because you're year of the tiger. And so I could see her making those zodiacal or, whatever type of assignations in choosing the doll. I have no idea. I could also see her going for Mary Ellen because she's not only a little cutie cute, but she's something that I'm pretty sure my sister is familiar with and has seen before from our younger sister growing up. And also, Mary Ellen is a namesake in our family for several people. So maybe she went that route and instantly saw Mary Ellen and was like, I'm going to grab you that. Maybe she saw Moana and was like, obviously, Moana is Moana. She is gorgeous. She is fun. She is beautiful as a doll, as a character. And we were all born and raised on an island. Certainly not a tropical island, but nonetheless, we do love the summer. We do love the beach. We love water activities. And I personally, while I can't swim for crap, I just love being in the water and being in the ocean and paddleboarding and doing all of that stuff. So my sister may have just seen Moana and been like, bam, I'm getting you that island girl. So I truly have no idea where my sister is going with this. I have no idea which one instantly grabbed onto her. That just from this text message and the screenshots that she was like, I know exactly what I'm getting you. I have no idea. Again, your guys' guess is as good as mine. What do you think Mrs. Gemini Lady is buying for me? What doll do you think I'm getting in the mail? I am having fun with this. She has created an aura of mystery, and you guys did overwhelmingly tell me to get Moana. And so I'm kind of wondering, because she and I do have kind of like this spiritual mind reading connection, I kind of would not be surprised if she read your guys' mind too, if she knows that because I did not tell her. I did not tell her what you guys said. So I would not be surprised if she like read my mind from reading your guys' replies and is feeling the Moana vibes from that, because we do have this weird, eerie connection like that. So I would not be surprised if I open up and it's Moana. All right, guys, that's the video. I guess it's just part one. Definitely leave me your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. I would love to hear what doll you think that I'll be getting. I would love to hear what goodies you think that she'll be grabbing me to go with the doll, and where you think she is leaning towards. If there is something in these text messages that you see that I don't see, definitely let me know in that case. And if you're one of the psychic astrology types, just get your little inner eye gleamed onto the situation and let me know what you think, because she would actually die if one of you guys really did that and especially got it correct. She would die. So if anyone is about that, try it out and throw it down in the comments. Let us know and we'll see if you're correct. Okay, guys, thanks for playing and thanks for coming to my game show. Wish we could do this in person. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll catch you guys in another video. Bye.